Wagwan, ladies and gentlemen. Are we in focus? I was just rewatching some of my videos the other day and I noticed that I was going in and out of focus, y'all, and it's because I do a whole lot of moving when I'm telling stories. So today we're going to try to minimize that. Or we're just going to make sure that we're in focus correctly before we actually start telling the story. And that my hair isn't going in directions that I don't want it to go in. Okay, anyways. Story time, I suppose. So some time ago, your girl, me, I am your girl, bit off significantly more than she could chew. She is me. And so I'm saying all of this to say that this is my confessions video. This is my confessions. I don't know, I feel like that was all off key, but it's okay. It's fine. Y'all get the point. I have a number of projects going because I am obsessed with creativity. I am in love with writing, with storytelling, and there's always a brand new story brewing in my overactive mind. And that is all its transparency laid out on a table for everybody to see. Okay? That all being said, several months ago, I moved 2 stories from here to another platform in a, what's the right thing to say? To make it more exclusive, you know? But in doing that, I was able to update both of them maybe once. And it's because of how deeply I've embedded myself into too many projects at one time. So that wasn't the only thing that got an abundance of attention and then the attention dwindled. It's also my storytelling podcast, Zyla. And that is a super zesty, super robust story with so many elements and components going for it at the same time. And I was making that story up as I went. And I'm doing the same thing with Shadow of a Doubt. And I'm doing the same thing with Epstein Street. And I love it. I love doing it, but it does take time. And I did not have any respect for the time that it would take for me to continue updating it. So this is not me saying that I'll no longer be updating it. This is not me saying goodbye to those stories. This is me saying exactly what happened. I overwhelmed myself. I dove headfirst into each project with the same amount of energy. And it was like 110%. And nobody is made up of more than 100%. And that's why I burnt out. I poured more of me than what was made of me. I hope that made sense. And so that's why when it got to a point where I was like, whew, let me just take a quick break, that quick break turned into an extended break because I wasn't acknowledging that I was burnt out. And yes, you can burn out on the things that you love. I absolutely love this. Love it. But I exhausted myself with it because I just did not have respect for the process. The process takes time. And I just get so excited. And I'm like, story time, story time, story time. New story, new story, new story. Each story deserves the devotion that I did not put in to adding an episode. And so now the last time I updated each of those stories were like 4 or 5 months ago. And you know, a number of other life things were going on that I wasn't taking into consideration. I got married. My siblings had their own graduations and parties and celebrations and promotions that I wanted to be there to support. And of course, the holiday season came up. So we're either hosting people or we're going somewhere else to be hosted. It was just one thing after the other. And I just kept on saying, I'll get to it, I'll get to it, I'll get to it. And then time came and went. So now here we are with me making a significantly more realistic and logical approach. I will be updating Zyla, Shadow of a Doubt, and Epstein Street. However, it will likely be like 1 episode every couple of weeks, you know, and my goal was to do a couple episodes a week, but that's just not realistic for the schedule that I got going on because your girl is also in school. I'm just doing too flippin' much and I'm out here trying to be Superwoman and I am not. I am not. And it is about time that I acknowledge that. I also have goals. You know, I would like to start a kids storytelling channel. That I'd absolutely love to do because I have an abundance of kids stories, but I have to get other things under control first. And so my goal is to update each story every other week so that I give myself space and time to write a well thought out and well planned out episode so that the story doesn't end up getting neglected or it seems rushed, you know? And that way it also allows time for me to do other life things, you know, things that don't just disappear because you don't make time for it. And I feel that this was a phenomenal time to do this, to make this video, because it is January 2nd. It is January 2nd. Jan 2. Okay? Happy New Year. This is the best time to start fresh and let everybody know that my stories have not been abandoned, that your girl was just tired. I was just exhausted. And there was no more space in my brain, in my mind to do creativity. It was just rest. Whatever opportunity you get to rest, you take it and you bask in it. And that is what I was doing. Whew. So I also want to express gratitude and appreciation for those of you who stuck it out with me, who stuck in there and, sent your encouragement and reached out to me to check to see how I was doing. That was greatly appreciated. And that is a large part of why I'm here letting you guys know I'm okay. I'm doing well. I'm just tired. Just sleepy. So, new year, fresh start, realistic and logical approach. And we are going to get this done. We are going to get these stories updated. And I'll have new and exciting things to tell y'all, such as you can click the link below to order my comic book and order some merch. Namakasi. Well, you can't really see it. I might have to stand up and that'll take me out of focus, but that's the cover of it. You'll see it better when you go to the actual website. Okay. There's sweaters, there's different designs. It's obviously not just this. Blake Quake Beats is working on a sometime ago t-shirt and sweaters, but of course, slowly but surely, we're going to have everything out there and ready for y'all to click on and purchase. A number of things are already ready for you to click on and purchase. So click the links below, dirtywordsmith.com. And, check out our link tree. I'm on a number of other platforms too. Yeah, y'all. Happy New Year. Merry Christmas. Happy Hanukkah. Happy Kwanzaa. Happy whatever you are celebrating. Peace and love and joy and abundance to everyone. I love you guys. Thank you. Enjoy.